Hello students, today in entrepreneurship, I'm going to start a new chapter that is business idea and its feasibility study. So, what is business idea actually? Idea is anything which helps the entrepreneur in earning money, or it is in abstract form in the mind of the entrepreneur, and it is not that every idea um, is you can implement every idea and you can earn profits or you can earn money. But if an idea which is there in the mind of the entrepreneur is very feasible, if it is profitable, it ends up in giving you more and more profit. Okay, and business idea, it has the potential of making money. Okay, business idea is having a potential of making money. So there are certain misconceptions and realities related to business idea. What are the misconceptions, or uh, these are misconceptions in the mind of people, in the mind of entrepreneur regarding business idea. So there are five. So we'll start doing it. So first is great idea just appear out of nowhere. This is a misconception that idea comes in the mind and it comes out of nowhere. Means you don't have to put an effort, you don't have to do anything. It will just come in your mind. This is a misconception, but the reality is we have to strategically think on the problems, the need of the customers, and then we come up to an idea. Then an idea is developed. Okay, so there is actually a structured approach to generation of idea. So it is not like that the idea comes into your mind automatically. So this is a misconception. There are no illogical ideas. This is also a misconception that all the ideas are logical. No, you may have a lot of idea related to a particular product or services, but all ideas are not converted into reality. They are not feasible. They are not having that capability of earning profits, making money. So all the ideas may be logical or illogical. Then the customer will tell you what to do if you will only listen. Means what? If you will listen to the customer, they are purchasing the product, they are using it. So the problems they are facing, they will tell you. And if you take proper feedback of the customer, they will tell you that what changes they want in the product. But this is a misconception. If you listen to the customers, it's not that a very good idea will come into your mind. Next is we can generate all the ideas we will ever need if we sit down at a meeting. Means um, the only source of getting idea is that you have to sit together and you have to um, sit down in a meeting and you have to discuss it. Then only ideas will come. But this is a misconception because actually we cannot restrict the idea generation to a particular room, to a particular meeting. Okay, it's a very big thing, it's a very broad concept, and then it cannot be restricted to a particular place. So it is a misconception. And the last one is implementing idea is a problem. Yes, this is a misconception because ideas implementation is a problem, is very difficult. But if we choose the idea, if we select a particular idea on the basis of the feasibility study, on the basis of the research, if it is very nicely selected, screening is done very carefully, then implementation is not an issue. It will not be a problem for an entrepreneur. The next topic in this is how to generate idea. Now, as I said, the first misconception was that idea comes from nowhere, but there is a structured approach for generation of idea. Now, idea can come from different sources like from your individual interest, your hobbies, then work experience, knowledge and skill of the individual, then existing products available in the market, and then friends and family. These are the different sources from where you can generate idea. Now, there are 5 points in idea generation. This first is environment scanning. Now, when we scan the environment, we gather information from different sources. Like we gather information from newspapers, from magazines, popular this magazines and newspapers, then reviews of different people, then government publications and all. So from there we gather different. An entrepreneur gathers information for regarding the environment. So environment scanning is done. And next is creativity and creative problem solving. when we try to solve a problem in a creative manner. What is creativity? It's an ability to combine ideas in a different way, in a unique way, to give solutions to a problem. So that is creativity and creative problem solving. This is also a way in which ideas are generated. Then we have brainstorming. Brainstorming is when people sit together in a meeting and they discuss the problem. Then from one idea comes the next one, and then the next solution, then the next solution. Then from there we get an idea which we can implement, or which an entrepreneur can implement. So brainstorming means sitting together and discussing the problem and coming to a solution. Then we have focus group. The focus group, there is a moderator who leads the discussion, and then discussion is there in between few people. The moderator gives the problem, and then interpretation of the discussion is made. Okay. Now, after focus group, last one is market research. Market research is when an entrepreneur gathers information about the existing product in the market, and on the basis of that, when idea is generated. This is the fifth point. So these are the points, or these are the sources from where idea is generated. Now, what is the benefit of this importance of evaluating idea? So the importance of idea evaluation. There are four importance. First is to decide what is important. So many ideas can come into the mind of the entrepreneur, but he has to decide which idea is beneficial for the company and which idea is not that much important. So when we evaluate each and every idea, then we come to know the idea which is very important for a business and the idea which is lesser important. Now the second importance is to identify strength and weaknesses. When we do SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So when we do SWOT analysis, we come to know about the strength and weaknesses of the business, and then on that basis, we the entrepreneur thinks about the implementation, or the feasibility of the idea. So that is identifying the strengths and weaknesses. Third is to make best use of resources. See, resources are limited. Whether we are talking about raw materials, finance, money, or whatever it is, they are all limited. And the entrepreneur wants to get maximum benefit for it. So we have to think about the best use of the limited resources. Not only resources, it's limited resources. Then fourth one is to minimize the risk by maximize returns. The risk is what? It should be minimum. When we are talking about minimum risk, that means least uncertainty should be there. When least uncertainty is there, that means minimum risk is there. Risk is minimum. And when the payback is very high, when you are getting in return, you are getting maximum amount. When payback is very high, then that is maximizing return. So this is also one of the reasons why idea evaluation is to be done. To know what is important for the business and to identify the strength and weakness of the idea, then to make best use of limited resources, and because we always want to minimize the uncertainty, to have least uncertainty, and to maximize the payback from a particular project. Okay, so these are the importance of idea evaluation. The next topic in business idea is the feasibility study. So feasibility study is to see whether the idea is fruitful or not, whether the particular idea is easy to implement it or not. So it is evaluation of the business idea. Feasibility study means evaluation of business idea to see whether it is profitable or not. When it is evaluated, it is for the profitability, and whether it is implement or fruitful. Fruitful means the same, that is profitability. Then there are different types of feasibility study done. Evaluation of ideas done on different basis to know whether we should go with this idea or it should be dropped. So first is market feasibility. Market feasibility is related with the market. With the market means you have to know that what is the current market, then what is the anticipated future potential of your product, whether you'll be able to sell this product in the market or not, how many competitors are there, what is who are the potential buyers, then what will be your sales projection. So these all related to market will be there in market feasibility. Next is technical feasibility. In this, related to location of the enterprise, the technology needed, how you are going to manufacture the product, how you are going to make the product available to the customers. This is done in technical feasibility. Then comes financial. As the name suggests, financial means related to capital, related to money. So whenever money is there, how much money is required? Whether you'll be able to generate or you'll be able to get money from different sources, then what are the sources from where you'll get the particular amount of money, and then the return on investment. Means whatever investment you have made in the business, what is the anticipated or the projected inflow of cash or the projected return from that particular investment. So that is financial feasibility. And the last one is organizational feasibility, which is study of the legal and corporate structure of the organization. That means what will be the legality or what are the legal requirements for starting about that enterprise or implementation of that idea, what are the legal requirements, and then the corporate structure, how you are going to start that particular enterprise or implement that idea. So these are the feasibility study which is done for knowing the profitability, fruitfulness of a particular idea. So these are the 4 types of feasibility study done. Thank you.